Ah, very possible, very possible.
Nothing like a good glass of Chateau de Chasselier, eh, Josiah?
You're right there, Obadiah.
Who'd have thought 30 years ago we'd be sitting around drinking Chateau de Chasselier?
Aye, in them days we'd be glad to have the price of a cup of tea.
A cup of cold tea.
Without milk or sugar.
Or tea.
In a filthy cracked cup and all.
We never used to have a cup. We used to drink through an old rolled-up newspaper.
The best we could manage was to soak on a piece of damp cloth.
But, you know, we were happy in those days, though we were poor.
Aye, because we were poor. My old dad used to say to me, "Money doesn't buy you happiness, son."
He's right. I was happier then and I had nothing. We used to live in an old house with great big holes in the roof.
House? You were lucky to have a house. We used to live in one room. All 26 of us. No furniture. Half the floor missing. We were all huddled together in one corner for fear of falling.
You were lucky to have a room. We used to have to live in a corridor.
Oh, we used to dream of living in a corridor. Would have been a palace to us. We used to live in an old water tank in a garbage dump. We were woken up every morning by having a load of rotted fish dumped all over us. House.
Well, when I say house, I mean it was a hole in the ground covered by twigs. But it was a house to us.
We were evicted from our hole in the ground. We had to go and live in a lake.
You were lucky to have a lake. There were 126 of us, all living in a small shoebox in the middle of the road.
Cardboard box? You were lucky. We lived for 3 months in a brown paper bag in a septic tank. We used to have to get up at 6 o'clock every morning, clean the bag, eat a crust of stale bread, go down and work at the mill for 14 hours a day, week in, week out, and when we got home, our dad would thrash us to sleep with his belt.
Luxury. We used to have to get out to the lake at 3 o'clock in the morning, clean the lake, eat a handful of gravel, go to work in the mill every day for tuppence a month, come home, and Dad would beat us about the head and the neck with a broken bottle if we were lucky.
Well, of course, we had it tough. We used to have to get up out of our shoebox at 12 o'clock at night and lick the road clean with our tongues. We had half a handful of freezing cold gravel, worked 24 hours a day at the mill for 4 pence every 6 years, and when we got home, our dad would slice us in two with a bread knife.
Right. I used to get up in the morning at 10 o'clock at night, half hour before I went to bed, drank a cup of cold poison, went down, worked at the mill for 29 hours, and paid the mill owner to come to work. And then, when we got home, our dad would kill us, murder us in cold blood, and then dance about on our graves singing Hallelujah.
You try to tell the young people of today that, and they won't believe you. No, they surely won't.